Is The Outer Worlds worth playing in 2025? It's 6 years later, and I'm here to give you this spoiler-free review before the sequel drops later this year.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber.
The Outer Worlds is a sci-fi RPG set in a distant future where mega corporations control distant colonies. You play as a colonist who wakens from cryosleep on a lost ship, the Hope, in the Halcyon system. Rescued by a rogue scientist, you're thrown into a conflict involving corporate greed, worker exploitation, and factional struggles. From here on out, the story is all yours. The game doesn't just dump a bunch of explaining and cutscenes on you. Instead, it lets you piece together what's happened by exploring planets and chatting with NPCs. The main story and side quests are all driven by your choices. The game throws complex moral problems at you where there's rarely a clear good or bad answer. Do you side with the desperate workers in a struggling town, or the cold, bottom-line focused corporation that owns them? Your decisions have real consequences that can shape the future of entire factions and planets.
Choose wisely.
The Outer Worlds is a first-person RPG which feels like a few games. Oblivion's Fallout New Vegas, with how it has a strong narrative, RPG elements, and even a VAT-like system called Tactical Time Dilation, or TTD for short, giving the player the ability to briefly slow down time to focus in on your attacks. Bethesda's Starfield, on how it has multiple planets, moons, and outer space locations for you to visit. It's done so at a much smaller scale, but I do feel like the locations have quite a bit going on in them, from tasks, side missions, and just oddball things to explore. You don't have to take on this adventure alone though. Along the way, you can recruit 6 unique companions to join you on your ship, the Unreliable. These aren't just walking inventories or extra guns, they provide heart and some decent side quests too. I love the small details of these companions, where your crew will butt into conversations, give their 2 cents on your decisions, and have hilarious back and forths with each other. Okay, I wanted to show you a particular clip that showed how funny companions can be when they interact with each other, but after deep searching through all my footage, I couldn't locate it. Sadly, I think I got it when I wasn't recording, but the interaction was between Ellie and Sam, the cleaning robot. We were in the wilderness of Monarch. Ellie randomly asked Sam if he had took her pants back on the ship and washed them. Then, without hesitation, in his goofy, upbeat robotic voice, he said, "Yes, I did. You're welcome." It was just so random, it was hilarious. Again, my bad for not having that to show you. Anyway, that concludes this hoodie talk. On with the rest of the video. One thing I found nice about the companions is they also get skill points for you to invest in a small skill tree for them as you play to help round off your playstyle. As you can see, it's not the most expansive tree, but that's part of the nice simplicity of the skill tree. Here's a look at the one you'll get access to for your character. The skill trees are intentionally streamlined and easy to get into, dodging the overwhelming complexity that can sometimes scare people off from the genre. You'll put points into skills like Persuade, Hack, and Engineering, which unlock new dialogue options and creative ways to solve problems. Honestly, passing a high-level skill check to bypass a fight or completely change a quest outcome is very satisfying. This thinking even extends to your character's growth. The game actually pays attention to how you play. Take too much damage from a certain type of creature, you might develop a phobia, giving you a permanent debuff against them. The trade-off? You get an extra perk point. It's a clever system called Flaws that really encourages you to roleplay and makes your journey feel shaped by your own actions. So, here in 2025, with a huge sequel right around the corner, is The Outer Worlds still worth your time? I think if you want a tight story with RPG elements, but not to such an extent it'll take you 50 plus hours to beat and avoids getting grindy like some RPGs can, this could be up your alley. It's a solid game with some nice features. It's a semi-open world experience giving you the ability to land on these locations with your ship, crew, and explore. It tells a complete, good story in about 20 to 30 hours, but its branching paths and meaningful choices give it a replay value. Sure, its RPG mechanics might be a little light for some hardcore players of the genre, and the combat could use some more variety, but those are minor issues. Now, is it a game that demands for an $80 sequel?
Hell no, to the no, no, no.
I'm all about honesty. I was fortunate enough to have gotten this game for free by luckily checking the Epic Launcher's free game section at one point of time where this game was there. If I hadn't gotten it there, I personally wouldn't have dropped more than $20 to get this. That may sound like tough love, but in this day and age, there is a lot of competition out there. Some of us only have so much time to play games. What led me to picking this was that I got it for free, and I was a little curious on why there's a sequel coming. Now, when it comes to the sequel, maybe I'll have to look into Xbox Game Pass to check it out in the future, because there is no way in hell I'm dropping $80 on that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now, let me hear from you. Have you played The Outer Worlds? Are you planning to jump in before the sequel drops? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you like this review, please do me a solid and hit that like button. And subscribe for more dives into other RPG adventures and other spoiler-free content. But most importantly, remember to take care of yourself. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.